Well, hello. A subject came up this weekend for me that I kind of wanted to share with you because I thought it would not, or it is not, obvious to many other people. I got together with a childhood friend that I haven't seen in probably 45 years this weekend. And, we discussed the usual stuff. What happened with this? How's this guy doing? How's this person doing? Who's successful? Who's not? Or what's kind of happening, It kind of was brought up to date on everything that's happening. And then we kind of spoke about each other, what each other's doing and how each other's doing, what happened over the last 45 years. And she had she sacrificed herself for a great many things in her life. And I was thinking, well, that's an interesting concept, and we all do this to some degree. I see this very often, like mothers just, and wives sacrifice themselves for their families, which is okay. I mean, you give to your family as much as you can, and you keep giving, and you take care of them, and that is correct, but not necessarily at the expense of your own well-being. Like I see that very often. Okay. Like you have 4 different areas of your life. One happens to be yourself, right? Everything about you personally. And then you have family, which, is your wife, your kids, your husband, and your mom, your dad, and, the extended family. And then, of course, you have your work or whatever group or groups you're associated with, okay? And then there is group that we call society or mankind, actually. All right. So there's all these different groups in our life. All right. And it's very interesting. Each one of these groups needs to get equal importance, not necessarily equal time. Okay. That's a big thing because, I hear I need to spend time with my kids. I need to spend time with my wife. I need to spend time with my husband. I need to spend time. And then I see when they're spending time with whomever or whatever, okay, it's not quality time. Like you go out with your wife or your girlfriend, your date, and, they're at one end of the table and you're at the other end of the table and you're both texting on the phone, to your friends. It's like, oh my God, what are you doing out having dinner with your wife, your girlfriend, or your boyfriend, or your husband, or whatever? What's the deal? What's the point? You just happen to be with each other? What's the deal with that? No. You make it quality time and you show that other person or that other group or whatever else it is that they are important to you. And they should reciprocate and show you the same thing. And you have to do that to yourself. You have to show yourself that you are important to yourself. Like if you don't eat right and you don't exercise and you just don't take care of yourself, then you're not making yourself important. Then why should anybody else make you important? They won't, because you're not making yourself important. Okay? So you have to make all these different areas of your life important. Like you have to make your job or your career or as entrepreneurs, your business or important. Okay? And I want to say this. You also have to make taking care of mankind important as well. That deserves importance because this place is not like it used to be 50 years ago, okay? And somebody's got to do something about it. And you know what? Hold up a mirror. That somebody is me and you. We have to do something about it. So this is another reason why I believe we all need to be successful financially is so we can contribute. Okay, we can contribute, with our hands too and get involved, which is even better. Okay, but at the very, very least, we need to contribute monetarily to something that's going to help mankind of your choice, whatever it is, or our environment. You have to go outside the box a bit. It's not just about, my work, my family, and me. It's a bigger picture. You do live on a planet. You do have society. If the society falters and falls apart, guess what? You're not going to have any place. So it's the playing field It's the playing field to our game. Society is the playing field to our game. If you don't take care of the playing field is not going to be there for us. So your family won't have a playing field. You won't have a playing field. It won't be there. So you have to take care of that too. And each of them requires equal importance. Okay, this is important. You can't sacrifice one area for another. I see guys just working, or women actually, working to provide for my family and my kids so they can have a great college but they never spend time with their family. What's the point? They have money and they have things. They don't want the money and things. Well, there is a bare minimum. There is a minimum, okay, great. But you have to spend time with your family and your wife and your husband or whatever. You can't just work all the time. It's not correct. So success has to do with equal importance to all these 4 areas of your life. It's very important. So you have to take care of yourself. You have to take care of your family. Yes, you have to take care of your job or whatever group you happen to be in and be involved in. And we have to take care of mankind too. All these things. When all these things are successful, you know what? You're going to be successful too. And we'll all be successful. It's all about this symbiotic relationship, which means we give and we get back. Okay, we're all interrelated with each other. And that's the way to do this. We all give help to all areas and all areas give help to us. And that's the way it works. And I felt this was necessary to say. Okay? Because I don't think it's obvious to a great many people, or a great many people are not confronting it. Okay? So we all do this. Yes, sometimes it ebbs and flows and you give a little more to this and you give a little more to that, but it's a balance of all these areas of our life. Okay? So I hope you can use that successfully, and I hope you make some changes to balance out your life, because it has to do with balance. All right? We'll see you soon. Ciao.